and then his consulting background and transportation center background just makes him such a good choice. I can feel James's passion for transportation, and I'm sure that's shown in all of his roles. And I can see that in so many of our employees. I've had the good fortune of working in District 3 most of my career, and then in District 2 the past several years. And we still have those engineers that are passionate for transportation. And then they move on and work other places and keep that passion for transportation. And that is what keeps our projects moving. Even when the funding is not there, we still keep the roads together and moving. Stepping stones or stumbling blocks, we all know those people in life and sometimes at work that it seems like they can make a stumbling block out of anything. But I have seen more people build a stepping stone out of very little. Again, it's that passion that fuels that. So thank you, James. And the poem is very fitting for these times, definitely in these times. So got to thinking about James being my supervisor, and this next poll question is about supervisors, and we'll go ahead and post that one here. And I promise we're going to be on schedule for our break. Other people, I've released the poll here, and it's few more choices there, but I feel like this is a very important question, especially as a supervisor, on what do you need, maybe not even just during this time, but ever. What do you need from your supervisor? But especially now in 2020, what can we do to help you out? And so we'll leave this here. Our next speaker only has a few minutes planned, so again, we'll be on time for our break, because there's something fun planned for break. So I'll leave this up a few more minutes while I introduce our next speaker, and then we'll play his video. He pre-recorded his video, and then after that I'll have one more question before we move over into our break. So our next speaker is Mr. Tim Choate. He is the president of the American Council of Engineering Companies, or ACEC, for Kentucky, and his term is for the 2021 year, and he served on the board of directors for the past 6 years. Tim is a project manager with Bacon Farmer Workman Engineering and Testing in their Paducah office. So I will close this poll out while we're waiting on Tim's video to load, and then we'll come back for just a little one more poll question before the break. And again, as supervisor, I'm so thankful that you all answered this question. All right, let me get off the screen here so you all can see Tim good here.
Good afternoon. My name is Tim Choate. Good afternoon. On behalf of ACEC, my name is Tim Choate, and I would like to welcome. I would like to the American. Good afternoon. My name is Tim Choate, and on behalf of ACEC Kentucky, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Partner Conference. The American Council of Engineering Companies in Kentucky is proud to say that we have been a partner and participant in this event since the beginning. This annual event is always an exciting time for the transportation community. And even though this year's virtual platform is certainly different, I hope you find the experience beneficial. ACEC is the business association of the nation's engineering industry. ACEC member firms drive the design of America's infrastructure and built environment. Founded in 1906, ACEC is a national federation of 52 state and regional organizations representing more than 55 engineering firms and 600,000 plus engineers, surveyors, architects, and other specialists nationwide. ACEC Kentucky includes 80 member firms employing more than 2,500 people, and is part of an organized state effort that coordinates with our national leadership. ACEC is the thought leader driving the delivery of valued engineering and other professional services for a better Kentucky and a better world. ACEC's values include agile and visionary leadership, integrity and professionalism, inclusion and diversity, excellence through innovation, and trusted advisors. ACEC is first and foremost an advocacy organization that focuses on promoting and safeguarding the engineering industry before Congress, the administration, and the executive branch. The Council's federal advocacy is supported by a federation of 52 state and metro member organizations, including ACEC Kentucky, that advocate at the state and local level. ACEC's advocacy in Washington is bolstered by a bipartisan political program and a PAC that ranks #1 in the design construction industry and in the top 2% of all federal political action committees. Coalitions provide firm leaders with peer-to-peer education and information sharing. We share a common purpose with the Coalition of American Mechanical and Electrical Engineers, the Coalition of American Structural Engineers, the Coalition of Professional Surveyors, the Design Professionals Coalition, and 29 committees for ACEC member engagement. ACEC Kentucky member firms have the opportunity for engagement through long-standing partnering relationships with the Kentucky Finance and Administration Cabinet, the Kentucky Energy and Environment Cabinet, the Department for Local Government, and the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. The newly formed ACEC Research Institute has as its vision to create new knowledge that helps direct the engineering industry, provides education, raises awareness, and acknowledges the engineering profession and its essential value to society. All in all, ACEC has your back. For those of you not familiar with ACEC or ACEC Kentucky, hopefully I've provided a better understanding for who we are and what we're about. It's through events like this annual conference that we strengthen our relationship and grow our partnership so that we may better deliver for the citizens of Kentucky. Thanks for your time and enjoy the conference.
Okay, thank you, Tim. And thank you everybody else for bearing with us as we had to get the tweak that video there. So thank you. So we are right at 2:15 Eastern, 1:15 Central, if you're on that time zone. And as promised, I'm going to try to keep us on schedule with our break. So I'm going to skip our next poll question that I had planned. But Tim, I do appreciate our partnerships with our consulting firms, and I appreciate how patient everyone's been, because we know it's sometimes with everyone, but we're hoping better days are ahead for sure. So it's 1:15, slow time.